Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am just like so many of you when I watch the best content creators in this community. I think, gosh, KT1 and Seaton and Brian Grant and Legacy and Karate Mike, the list goes on and on. They're like professionals. And I feel like a professional noob. As Katie Candy would say, a professional face blocker. And so, my man Michael Parks told me that he was going to go for a Necropolis completion run, and that he was probably the worst player he knew to attempt Necropolis. And this was his info, mama. I am not ashamed of how bad I am at this game. I 100% needed the help of Unit Man. I only had 2,000 units when I started the path. It does frustrate me how when I watch videos, the content creators make it look so easy. It really isn't. And I know or hope that there are thousands of others like me out there playing this game and getting frustrated by our skill level, wondering why we can't be as good as the guys in the videos. I legit saw someone post that they did Necropolis' easy path with 30 revives. I used more than that just ramping up Aegon. I used maybe 314 revives. It might be a record, and I'd be quite comfortable holding that title. Well, you know what? All that matters, because it takes you what it takes you. You can get the revives back, but you don't have to do this again. So first, let's give Michael a hand. He did it!
Yay!
Who cares if you had to add a 0 to the 30 revive, dude? It takes me 30 revives just to get out of bed in the morning. So, we are saying congrats to him. And we are moving his submission to the front of the line. And we're honoring Kick Rocks, who was nice enough to put Mama Bear Legacy and Joe Williams on the wall.
Thank you.
Breeze Cabess is there. What's up, Bert25? Another person who recently did Necropolis. Okay, so let's see if it was worth it for Michael Parks, a.k.a. Parksy32. By the way, Michael, I don't know if you know this, but one of my favorite numbers growing up was 32. It was Magic Johnson's number and Sean Elliott's number. Most people have no idea who Sean Elliott is. Look up the Memorial Day Miracle, kids. Alright, he is starting with the Titan Crystal. It obviously is a different Titan Crystal than the first time that Necropolis hit. Here we go. And this is going to be telling. What are the odds? Even with the new crystal, and by new I mean more champions in it, you still get the exact same champ I got the first time I opened a Titan Crystal. 314 revives for Jabari Panther. The sadness of the comments in this moment is palpable.
That's sad.
But here's the good news. If this was just a Titan Crystal opening, the flags of this channel would be at half-mast. But he's still got not one, but two 7-star class Crystal selectors, and most notably, that rank 2 to rank 3 7-star rank up gem Crystal, of which I have no idea what class he is aiming for. But always open that thing first, and I don't know if he did that. I think he did not take my own advice, which is fine. Israel rarely does, and she's happier for it. Alright. Science. I mean, who needs the bad luck anymore? Please tell me it's the first time that you're awakening her. Look at that. Okay. Look, the Jabari Panther pull, 1 to a 10, I'd give like a generous, say it with me, 4. But,
4.
there it is, 4. But Awakening Titania, I give a flat out 10.
Heck yeah.
So ironically, this video sums up the last 2 years of my romantic life. A 4 meets a 10. I'm Jabari Panther.
To a 10.
I'm Jabari Panther. Kick Rock's okay. I wouldn't give myself a 6, so maybe this is a bad analogy. Titania is a 10. Mama, I'm not going to read Westy's comment, but you can see it's a shout out to you. All right, so I'm feeling much better about this, and I hope he is too, regardless of the rest of the crystals in this. Now, if he gets science, Ooh, okay. Now it's tech. Now, I would be jealous of him right now because the tech crystal has someone that I would not have been able to access when I got through the completion rewards, and that is Warlock in this crystal. Warlock would absolutely be my number one goal in this crystal, and it is from a 4 to a 10, back to a 4.
For 2.
Yeah, maybe even a 2. And, oh, it's actually it's a negative 2 because he already had Rocket Awaken. Well, you can't,
Oh, man.
you can't, have it all, or even half of it. So the only thing that's missing, I gotta ask our man before we end this video, what was your 7-star class? What was the rank 2 to rank 3 class, Jim? Because that was not in this video.
Michael Parks, I'm going to make a suggestion that you might want to let somebody else open up the crystals. You?
Look at that. Well, Michael said he got skill. I don't know who his best skill champions are. If I got skill, I would have gladly taken up my man Kickrox and I's favorite skill champion. Say it with me. Elsa Bloodstone.
Heck yeah.
I would have loved him. But we were looking for a solid opening. Instead, we got one that was pretty moist. Michael said Falcon and Mantis are his best options. I would absolutely invest in Falcon long term, but don't bring him in. I see people all the time who bring an unawakened Falcon to BGs, and I'm like, why? He's so average. And then he never beats my defender. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it. Man. Well, we can put in the poll off of this video what he should do, unless he's already done it. And then I guess it's irrelevant. Either way, Mama, what do you want to say to him and so many people out there like him that think they can't do it, but they might have the revives, even if it's 314?
You know what? I don't think it matters if you use 2 revives or 500 revives. If you have the will to do it and the want to do it, that's all that matters.
I'm inspired. Michael, I know he's laughing at himself. He feels bad about his skills. You did it. There are a lot of people out there.
You did it. I haven't even looked at it. So you've done way more than me.
And way more than a lot of players in this community.
Heck yeah.
And so that's the message I want people to leave with this video with. Because I'm proud of him. As a community, we're better off having him in it. And he knows he did it. So, while that is the case, I would also say you probably should watch a few tutorials on how to best use Aegon before just throwing him into matches. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta just throw yourself in the deep end. That's how you learn how to swim.
That's right.
That's the MCOC version of that, even if the analogy is literally watered down. All right, if you're watching live, stay tuned. If not, thanks for watching.
Good night.